Hey guys, this is episode. This is an episode number 2 of my so-called depression series, where I talk mainly to myself, to my camera, about my depression, my way of handling it, my way of handling the weight of everyday life. And if you're watching it, my intention is not bringing you down, um, sadden you in any way. My intention is just to make you understand that you're not the only one. And if you're going through the same emotional dysfunction, let's just say like it is. Um, just drop me a note in the comments, because I think that it's one thing to talk to your therapist, for example, and express your concerns, and it's another thing if you're talking to a person who's feeling the same way you do, who feels your thoughts, who's going through the same things you're going through. So this is this is my way, my highly introverted way of communicating to the people who are feeling the same. So let's talk about my anxiety attacks. And I think it started maybe short after my dog died. Uh, maybe there were some issues before, of course. I wasn't in a perfect state of mind. But so the story was that my dog was diagnosed with cancer, and um, my doggy, she went through an operation, and after that, unfortunately, it just went downhill. And well, I think that the treatment was very inadequate. Maybe the result was the same. But anyways, so she died. She started developing some issues with her lungs. So apparently there was kind of liquid forming in her chest area, and so she died not because of the cancer, but she died because she just couldn't breathe. And we were trying to treat it, we were trying to use her suffering, but the procedure was so it started getting more and more frequent. At first it was once in a month, then once in a week, and after we performed the procedure of withdrawing the liquid every single day, we understood that we needed to let her go. And so it's basically she just suffocated in front of me in my arms, and it was a very difficult thing to handle. And so right after that, maybe a couple weeks later, it was very difficult to sleep. It was very difficult to calm down. So this expression of crying oneself to sleep didn't really work on me. And so I took a pill of, I think it was melatonin, a relatively small pill, and I think because of the spasm that my anxiety caused, the pill just gets stuck, and I woke up in the middle of the night with a sensation of something stuck in my throat. And it was so horrible. I thought I was going to suffocate. And the only thing that helped me is some sleep remedy again, but a liquid one. So it's just turned my head off. And so after that, I've been feeling the lump in my throat. And it's just, sometimes it gets better, sometimes it gets worse. And I remember one day I was having a dinner, and by the time I was going to sleep, I realized that some pieces of food were stuck in my throat. And the thing is that this lump in the throat, it doesn't mean that you're not able to breathe. It's the contrary. So what I learned was that basically we have two tubes in our throat. One is a feeding tube, so the tube your food goes through, and the second one is an air tube, so the tube that your air goes through. And during anxiety, and oh my god, so during this kind of mental breakdowns, what happens is that your air tube gets wider and your food tube just basically collapses. So the spasm won't let anything go through, or the window is so narrow so something might get stuck. But the sensation is that something is choking you from the inside. And it's mainly when during the day I feel more or less fine. I'm able to control it. But during the nighttime, I feel so much claustrophobic, and I feel that I have no air in my lungs. There is no air in my room. I go near the window, I open the window, and usually I don't feel any air at all, and this suffocating feeling, it's just horrendous, honestly. And I feel that this suffering is just a small portion of the suffering my dog went through. And I don't know how to shake it off, honestly. And I watched tons of videos and read comments from the people who are suffering from the same spasm, and most of them say that as soon as it started, they were not able to stop it. It's just only the thing of handling it. So, and it's angers me so much because I just cannot deal with that, and there is no way to deal with it. And the only thing that helps me is some sedative pills, some maybe spasmolytic pills. But anyways, it's so damn hard to handle it, and most people, they just don't understand. They think that you're just pretending, that you're just overthinking, but I cannot do anything about it. No matter how hard I try. And if you're watching this video and you have the same problems, know that you're not imagining them. They are very real, and I can feel your pain. So I've been fighting these anxiety attacks, but so far I haven't succeeded yet. Thank you for watching. If you want to support my videos in any way, please just press the like button and maybe drop a line in the comment section. Thank you.